Hello everybody, welcome to a Flight Simulator X video. Today we are going to be flying the PMDG 737 next generation 737-800 out to Miami from Tagucigalpa, Honduras. Right now we're sitting in a cold and dark cockpit of an American Airlines 737 800, and we need to get the flight deck prepared for an on-time departure. So first thing we want to do, batteries on. We'll turn on the seatbelts. Then we'll put up the app. Power starting up. As that EGT is rising. Come on, APU. I am a bit sick right now, so bear with me. Alright, EGT comes to 8, and it's coming down to about 4. Coming down, coming down, coming down. And we want this middle light to pop. There it is. There we go. Now we can move ahead. Window heat coming on. Extinguish the caution. IRS is coming to now. Alright. Let's get our weights set for this flight this evening. Well, today. Fuel. Actually, not going to. What's our fuel this evening? 14,412. We're actually going to bump that up to about 50. So the APU has some burn. Fuel to burn. Payload, how many packs do we have? 117.2. That's our fuel weight. FMC, let's start to get the FMC started. MHTG, Tegucigalpa. Route. MHTG, KMIA, MHTG. We're American Airlines 956. Our departure today will be the Depot 2 SID, BTO transition, runway 2, excuse me, ILS runway 27 approach, and then transition, and our SID is, my notes curse, there it is, and there we go. There we go. Perfect. Route's good. Activate, execute performance in it. There we go. 2.1 reserves. Cost index of 30. We'll be cruising at I think we're cruising at 390. I may be wrong. At 1. We're not going to put any derates on the engine since we're taking off from Tagucigalpa, and it's a very hard takeoff. No, not flap sweep one. That's better. 137, so we need to set 157 on the MCP. 157. 39,000 feet. Set. Auto throttle is armed. Flight directors coming online. Alright, perfect. Got the checklist. Make sure we don't miss anything. Emergency exit lights are armed. AP was on. Return fans, PAX auto, and hydraulic pumps are on. Cabin lights on. Seatbelts on. IRS to nav. FMC is set. Stabilizer trim. We'll set that aside. Comm radios are set. Our trim 3.47. It does not let us go any farther up, so that's about it. Let's request boarding. Get the packs on board. Transactions, doors. Packs are coming on board. Oh, alright. Let me just... I'll actually turn down the volume of this down to about there. Seems about right. Alright. Alright, let's shut the pack stores. And I do know that if this flight is done by a 757, just the 37 is a very good aircraft for this. I don't have a good paywear 757, which, you know, I was debating getting the quality wings one, but I don't know. Didn't really feel like it. Alright, so let's set this as 9:50. 6 IRSs are now aligned, so we can look at the flight plan. Okay, FMC. What am I doing? Legs. There we go. Step. We're going to climb out to Talag, BTO, Roatan. Out to, this is Cuba. Top of descent into Miami. We come in, Hendon, and we circle around and land. So, good flight plan we got there. Nice flight plan. You guys are pretty much done with the baggage loading. Just go back to mount. Alright, before start checklist, anti-collision light is coming on. Fuel pumps coming on right now. Online. Required. There are those electronic pumps. Auto throttle is armed. Alrighty, let's prepare for pushback. Now we want to go right. Starting first officer clock.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let's pull the chocks. Turn and ground connection. The chocks are pulled. Oh. Park brakes are set. He's banging the thing into place. Alright. Now the airport's on. Everything's looking good. Looks like we're about ready to fly. Once we start these engines up, run through 2 more checklists, and we'll be in the air. Short taxi today.
Departure check completed. 5 passengers commenced. Push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Short taxi today, not long. Small airport. Ground. We'll wait for this to get to 28. Oh, never mind. I'm being a retard. Packs off, research fan. There we go. On the N2 is what we're looking for before we put fuel into the engine. 27. Perfect. It's coming. Alright, wait for the thing to snap back and we'll start the other one. Successful start on engine number 2. Starting number 1. Two, 23. 27 and 28 fuel flow.
Set parking brakes.
Hit my mouse. Alright. Start APU coming off. Packs coming on. Per beat coming on. Alright, after start checklist, please. Generator 1, 2, on.
Tow truck disconnected.
Packs.
Bypass being removed.
Auto. Recirc fans are on. APU bleed air is off. Engine start switches to continuous. Lower DU is off. Brake is RTO. Taxi lights coming on since they're out of the way.
Clear. Right is clear.
Flaps set. Recall. Let's check recall. Check. Wing anti is not required. Propete is on. Alright, let's begin taxiing. Let's get out of here. Alright, so. Up. Alright. So, just on a little briefing getting out of Tagucigalpa. Takeoff is going to be a little extreme. If you guys have never seen how Tagucigalpa operates, it's a little extreme. So let's see how it happens. And so this video is going to be edited. The cruise will be edited out because it's a long cruise, and I don't know of anyone who wants to sit through a cruise except if it's on Bad Sim. But this will not be on Bad Sim since MHTG Tegucigalpa ATC is never online. Hopefully that'll change because I would love to fly out of here with ATC, but may not happen. So we're taxiing over to runway 2 for departure. This is Taxi2gate Tegucigalpa scenery. Very nice scenery. You guys should check it out. If you always want to fly to Tagucigalpa. Oh my god. Alright. We're going down the takeoff. We're going down to the very end. If you see right down here, checked for flaps 15, not 10, 15. There we go, flaps 15 are set. Right now they would clear us to enter the runway, but since there's no AI traffic or anything of that sort, we're going to enter the runway. Beautiful scenery, beautiful scenery. I kind of really like those buildings right there. Let's feel you're flying out somewhere. Miami scenery, excuse me, is LatinVFR's Miami, which is known to have poor performance. So I will warn you now, if I haven't tried it when recording, but I usually get about 25 frames per second there. So yep. So before takeoff, checklist: fuel flow, reset, then rate. Alright, let's set the parking brakes. RTO is checked. Center fuel pumps are not required. Strobe lights coming on. Lane lights are on. Taxi lights coming off. Transponder mode is TARA. We'll put a fake squawk in there to just make it look realistic. There we go. Something like that. Display TFC is on, and flaps are checked at 15. Here we go. Alright. 50%. Yes, I know I had the parking brakes on. I'm doing this for a reason. Toga. There we go. Thrust set. Airspeed alive. A knots, cross check.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
Positive rate. Gear is coming up. Flaps 5. Flaps 5. Let's get out of here. Flaps 1, autopilot coming on. VNAV, LNAV, engine start switches coming to regular. Auto brake is off, gear to the locked position. Flaps coming up to 1. Take off. off, and start switches are off, autopilot VNAV is set. And we're coming out to Tagucigalpa. And that's how you take off from Tagucigalpa, flaps up. So we're coming up. Trying to level out the fuel, but it's not really working for me. Okay. Alright, above 8,000, let's just do an exterior review of the aircraft. So looking good. 9,000 feet, almost there. Ten 10,000 feet, so the lights coming off. Once I hit transition, I will cut the video here, and then I will come back when we're starting our descent into Miami, because it's a long, long time. So, let's just accelerate up to 293, our climb speed, and get out of Honduras and head to sunny Miami. Alright. You can look out the window. Beautiful scenery out the window this evening. Well, not this evening, I don't even know what I'm talking about, today. Alright, we're above 11,000 feet, climbing through 13,000. Heading to waypoint Italic. 13,000 feet. We're expecting to arrive at 14:55 Zulu. That's 1 hour and 55 minutes. Okay. Alright. In. 15,000 feet. Beautiful aircraft. We'll turn off the fastest seatbelt sign after this waypoint. Just make sure you know. Terrain can come off. Beautiful down there. Alright. About to 18,000 feet, and we will set standard. Set standard. Set standard. Alright guys, so I will see you in the next part when we reach Miami. great flying in the beginning, and I'll go through the cruise, and I'll see you guys in Miami. See ya. Hello everybody, welcome back to the cockpit. Alright, so we have been flying for 1 hour and 40 minutes. We're about 25 nautical miles away from our top of descent. Coming in on Miami International, runway 27. Runway 27, I have the minimum set up here, radio of 200 according to the charts. Go around altitude is 3,000, which I have set up on the MCP. We are going to be doing a VNAV descent into Miami this evening. Well, why do I keep on saying this evening? Today. We are going to be using the LatinVFR DHP. DHP on the charts. I'll get the fix set up right now. What is that? 10 miles? 10 miles on the charts, so let's get that set up actually. Alright, so fix DHP 272/10 nautical miles. There we go. Perfect. Sorry about that cough. It's not that fun. Just checking the landing altitude is correct. That's actually not 0. There we go. Perfect. Good. So looking good for descent. Let's run through the descent preparation checklist real quick. Descent preparation checklist. Alright. Before descent, clearance is obtained. MCP altitude is set. Descent. VNAV descent. Airspeed is set. Let's just check this out. Do have it 40 flaps 40 131 knots. De-ice is not required, except the altimeter, avionics are set, nav aids are set. We have our nav aids right here. Starting our descent right now. Decision height is set at 200. Heading is set. Okay. Continuing on. Starting our descent. Let's have a look at the outside of the aircraft. Beautiful new American paint job. Truly beautiful. Right. Continuing our descent. Let me just go full so we don't have any noise bleed. Because that is very annoying to listen to, the noise bleed. Right, so we're descending into some active sky next to storms. Oh man. Wow. Alright. Alright, sending through 36,000 feet. Let's go to legs. Yep, 3,000 on the MCP altitude. We need to set to. We're descending down into one of the worst sceneries for performance pretty much ever. LatinVFR Miami V2. I really like the scenery, love the variety of traffic that you can fly from there. If you want me to do some reviews of some products, just tell me in the comments. I would love to do some reviews. But, yeah. Alright, so we're descending now at 34,000 feet into some storms. Alright, so let's check the weather in Miami, see how it's working with active sky next. KMIA. Thunderstorms, heavy rain, high pressure, 6-mile visibility. I couldn't have done this in any other weather conditions, so that's awesome. Alright. We're getting buffeted around with some turbulence. I may turn on the fasten seatbelt sign pretty soon. 1 hour and 44 minutes since we departed, since we entered the runway in Tagucigalpa. Nice timing. Pretty good timing. So, just getting ready for some summer vacations. How was your guys' this summer going along? Mine is going very well, very fun. Got some football while at work. I'm gonna start making videos again, a lot of videos. I know I say that a lot, but I actually mean it this time. So we're saying at 31,000 feet to 273 knots. We switched over from Mach over to knots. I'm actually going I'm going to Orlando soon, like a week, and I'm gonna actually be able to go on a college visit to Embry-Riddle, which will be awesome. I'll be able to go and tour all of their simulators, because this is what I'm going to school. I'm going to school for aviation. So, we'll see how that goes. Recently booked some tickets on Korean Air from Atlanta over to Seoul, continuing on to Hong Kong. I'm going to spend some time in Hong Kong on, got a 747 on the itinerary, got A380 on the itinerary, 777, 300 ER, and a 737-900, which may not have winglets, which will be interesting. Which will be interesting to see. Also going to Austin this summer. Delta MD-80, which I can produce a video with MD-80. I have the Mad Dog 2010 for that. Let's set the auto brake. And we're just going to go ahead, fasten seatbelt signs. Seatbelt signs are now on. Alright. We're going into waypoint D ball. We're then continuing on in. We'll make a 180-degree turn into Miami, which be a pretty good landing. It'll get pretty hairy up here. So let's reset the view. It's pretty interesting coming into Miami. And with this much weather in front of us, frames are taking a hit, which is fun. But so pretty much about it. We're going right into the clouds. Auto brake 2 for landing. We will use reverse thrust. I have done this approach multiple times. Very fun approach into a very good scenery, but just the performance kind of hurts to record it. Weather is active sky next. That is our weather engine right now that we're flying in with. And we are using Active Sky 2012 textures, which you are about to see all the weather that Active Sky can throw at us, because we're flying into a severe thunderstorm, which I probably should have done some pre-planning to this, but did it. I probably should have flown to somewhere more pretty. But hey, what are you gonna do? Reduce range to 40. I am recording in 1080p, which pretty fun. So setting into the clouds. Staying at 2,000 feet per minute would be awesome. Would be awesome if we could maintain it. Let's get speed brakes. Let's arm the speed brakes. Probably will be using them sometime in the descent. Get the view centered, and we are going to be making our turn in at 12.5 miles. We're about to enter bad stuff right here. Bad stuff. Alright. We're flying into an active thunderstorm. Not just active, very active thunderstorm. Oh, there is some turbulence. Putting the speed brakes up. Try to get us slowed down as much as possible. Getting buffeted right now by some severe turbulence. Always fun to get severe turbulence. Always fun. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Exit that cloud. Beautiful. 18,000 feet. Set to local pressure of 3.06 on the pressure. Whoa, what are you guys doing? Sorry about the coughing. 17,000 feet. Shooting a pretty fast approach. Pretty fast approach indeed. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's that lightning that we were talking about earlier. Let's go do 40 on the range. God. Speed brakes. Whoa, that's some turbulence. Oh, do not like that. This feels dangerous, but hey. Just looking at the approach documents right now. Charts are coming from navigraph.com on the charts. Looks like you can do a simultaneous approach with runway 26 left into Miami. We have 10 nautical mile fix, set on the navigational screen, 200 on the radio altimeters, and 273 as we're descending at 2,000 feet per minute. That's pretty much about it. For that, I'm about to pass into 10,000 feet, which is always fun to slow down and start really getting the approach. We'll set flaps 1 up here momentarily. But let's get the approach 10,000 feet. Alright, so missed approach, prepared, gonna climb out of Miami, climb on heading 272 to 600 feet, turn right, climbing to 3,000 and hold at DHPVLR, which is seen on your navigational display. Landing lights coming on. Oh god. Landing lights coming on. Seat belts are on. Cabin crew. Let's set the cabin crew. Let's get them worn down the back. And starters to continuous. And anti-ice is not required. Alright. Continuing in. To this crap. Oh god, what are you doing on the throttle? Pull back on the throttles, guys. Pull back on the throttles. Speed 240. Pull back on the throttle. Let's slow it down. Crap. Alright. Alright, ILS frequency is 109.5 for the runway, 109.5. The ILS, we may try to a Cat 3 auto land. Oh, and if you look outside, we're hitting some severe rain. Trying to get down right now. This is very severe. Very severe. 230 knots coming down. We will make a turn into Hendon at 3,000 feet or above. Then we'll intercept the localizer and the glide slope and ride all the way in to Miami runway 27. We will then pull off and park at the American Airlines gates, and that'll be a flight well done. Hitting some extreme turbulence right now. We can't really get around it because it's covering all of South Florida. This is actually one of the lighter parts to it. Same speed brakes. Again, speed brakes trying to help out the auto throttle. Hendon is when we will intercept it, make a turn on the final, and ride in all the way. And Hendon's right over South Beach on the ILS. It's right over South Beach. That's what it's showing me on the charts. We are continuing down. I have 8,000 feet. Lights are on. And we're going to go to flaps 1. There we go. Flaps 1. Continuing down. And we popped out. There's Miami over to your left. Yeah, to your left. Over there. That's Miami. We are going to turn off VNAV right now. We need to keep that descent rate up. We do not need it. Oh man, this is bad. Alright. Extreme weather. Extreme weather. Alright, we will intercept ILS over at Hendon. I'm going to keep the speed brakes on, armed and open until we intercept at Hendon on the ILS. Once we get on the glide slope, I'll pull back on the auto throttle, or not the auto throttle, the speed brakes, and arm them for landing, get them into a landing position. Making our turn to Hendon, which is 16 nautical miles out. Let's run through the final checklist. Speed, we do have flaps 1 speed. We'll pull down the flaps once we get there. We will actually go flaps 5. Go flaps 5. Flaps are 5. Auto brake is set to 2. Check. Speed brakes are out, actually, and gear will come down and taxi lights will come on once we get to Hendon. And we'll really be able to start to slow down. So that'll be interesting once we pop out of this and are able to land in Miami. 2 hours flight time since we entered the runway into Tagucigalpa. Hope you guys enjoyed so far. And if you look out front, that is actually South Beach and downtown Miami. That's the American Airlines Center, Arena Center, right behind our window pane over there. Hendon, alright, 3,000 or above. We're going to hit it. But once we get to Hendon, we have to pull back on the speed brakes because you're not supposed to use the speed brakes that low. We'll actually pull back. We'll actually pull them back right now. We'll get rid of it, and then we'll go to that. Perfect. Oop, and some more turbulence. We do have speed brakes armed for landing. Flaps 5. We'll go to flaps 10. Help us out. Alright, so flaps 10 to Hendon. And we will intercept the ILS. Intercept the ILS, and we are right on track for where we're supposed to be. We're right on track for where we're supposed to be. We'll set auto throttle down to 150. Whoop, there we go, 150. There's our rain. Awesome. Alright, down to 3,000 feet for Hendon. We're going to drop the gear once we start making our turn. And we're going to land in Miami and get these people to where they need to go. Altitude. Pull back on the altitude. And we can now lose our airspeed. Hendon. Buffeted the whole way down. Alright. Alright. We're at 2,000 feet, pretty much where we need to be. Yeah, I am using a modified sound set for the NGX. I'll link you to the video where I got it, and so you guys can have it. So you guys can enjoy the NGX as much as I. 2.3 miles, 2.2. We should start making the turn here pretty soon. Very bad. We are getting a headwind actually on landing. But we do have a tailwind right now, which is not helping our cause. Making our turn, gear down, flaps 40 on our descents, flaps 40, VREF. What's our VREF? Reference VREF is, what's that? 130 on the VREF. 130. Flaps are coming down to 40. And we'll get the yoke. Taxi lights coming on. Lights are on. American Airlines. What a company, what a company. Approach. They reduced the thrust on the throttle. Come on, don't be stupid. Sending. Back into the fog. There is going to be a bisecting runway that we are going to hit, that we're going to, that is runway, I'm not even sure which runway that is, but we'll hit it. Single channel. We'll let the plane do the work until, I'm not sure how long we'll let it do the work for, but it may not be that long actually. All this thunder. We go down to 20 on the ND, and we are descending. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. There's your radio altimeter. We're approaching 10 miles. See how the zip guidance system is looking. Pretty good. But we are not going to fly with that. Why would we? Just make sure I put the, yes I did. Okay. Just making sure. Okay, there's American Airlines, Arena, or Center, or whatever. I point that out. Ron James going to Cleveland. Oh my god. Okay, continuing down. Oh, approaching KMIA. My airplane, my throttles. We have to keep it on the localizer right now. Whoop. Okay. Now this would be a delay in real life. Alright. It does show that we are on the localizer. That's all I care about really, is getting us to the runway. We are getting buffeted pretty bad by some severe turbulence entering into the scenery. I see the runway. I have the runway in sight. Oh God. More thrust, more thrust, more thrust. There's the runway, and there's the terminal. Let's get home, boys. Let's get home. Whoa. Whoa, I throttles.
Minimums.
Landing. Whoa, okay, we're probably going to slam into the ground. 100, good thing this is a 13,000 foot runway.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Ooh, that was hard. That was hard. Ooh. Maybe some reverse thrust. Oh, God. I'll have to look in editing to see how hard that one was. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Usually I try to aim for about like 50 on the vertical speed, but that one was hard. The weather was not helping me though. But all right, we're exiting the runway. Auto brake is off. APU. Landing lights off. APU, please start. APU bleed. Okay. Flaps coming up. Flight time clock is coming off at 2 hours and 11 minutes on the flight time. Alright, let's park and get our gate assignment on what we want for our gate. Park brake. Alright, what we want for our gate. Oh, gates. Alright, I want like D55. Previous page, D55. Since we have such bad visibility, I will take a follow me truck out here. It's gonna be American Airlines, Eagle Flight. APU's on. Okay. We'll put on a logo. Show the American Airlines brand. That's off. And that's all. I can't even see, bro. Oh, Lord. Yep, it'll probably be one of the last flights to get in. At this time. Yeah, we would definitely be one of the last people to get in. There we go. Follow me, truck. Continuing driving. Okay, continue driving. Let's go. Where are you going? Okay, you want to drive off-road? You go ahead. The visibility has gotten a lot worse. I can't even see remotely in front of me. And this is LatinVFR Miami. Only buy it if you have a really good computer, though, because this thing is a frame a hog. You're only crossing runway 12 and 30. We're on U, I bet, right now. No, we're not. I don't even know. We must be on Victor. This must be what we're on. The airport. Oh, he's making a U-turn. What are you doing? Alright, continuing on in. I think that this may be our gate right up here. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video. I'm going to try to do one of these videos once a week for you guys to enjoy Flight Simulator, how I enjoy it. And, yep. Whoa, what is wrong with this terminal up here? Is this a terminal? I can't even tell. Oh, the viz is so bad. I want to turn off taxis so they don't blind any ground crew. Taxis are off. There's our terminal. And there is our gate. Awesome. We are here. Air, stairs, and all. Oh, I see where he wants us to park. D55. Here we are. Awesome. Rolling in. There we go. Just a little bit more thrust. Get us in. It's in nice and tight. Raining. Good. Let's get the APU on bus. APU gen bus. Engine starters are off. Turn those two off. Anti-collision can stay on. Runway vacated. Taxiing in. Strobes are up. Parking brake is on. Engine start levers are off. Cam crew is informed. Nav lights coming to steady. APU blade is on. Seatbelts coming off. Are coming off. Let's get these guys deboarding. Let's get them off of the aircraft. Actions. Doors are opening. Let's get them off the aircraft. Shutdown, anti-collisions, or fuel pumps. Alright, you all are coming off. Throttle pumps. Gear off. Isolation valve coming to open. We're going to turn off our packs and restart fan and get a cart into here. Ground connection. There we go. Ground power, ground shocks, and selectors coming off. And I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, flying with us today from Tagucigalpa down to Miami. Total time from push to gate was 2 hours and 26 minutes. video was edited out with Cruise, but I'd like to thank you guys for flying with us. So long. See you in the next episode.